Good morning there. We are in Ongata Rongai and we came here chasing a powerful story. Remember, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month and we're here to listen to a story of Jacky, who's so willing to share with us her journey and her battle with breast cancer. It is going to be a powerful show, I can bet you, and I'm really excited to bring this story to you because she wants all of us to actually understand what life is like with breast cancer. So, hey, let's go and let's listen.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Yes, karibuni
Funny
sana.
thing is that, okay, so say hi to our...
Oh, hello.
Use this camera.
Yeah, hi.
So thank you so much, Jacky, for inviting us to your home. We're super honored and privileged to be here. What made you to actually, go out? You looked for my mom where she works.
Yeah.
And, I found like so many missed calls from, when your mom calls you. And I found like almost like 6 missed calls, only for me to call her back. And she was just like, Betty, you have to do this story because this girl came to my office and she shared with me. And why did you feel like, people have to understand and you had to go through that length?
I'm here as a voice to tell people that, yes, cancer is there, but it doesn't mean that simply because of cancer, that's the end of life.
Right.
So I thought like, I should speak out. And actually that's why I reached your mom and I told her, shared my story with her and told her I would love to have some time with Betty, at least share my story and encourage somebody out there, a woman like me, who is battling or maybe breast cancer or any other cancer, and tell them that it is not about, it's not death.
Yeah.
Karibuni.
Asante.
Yeah,
all right, thank you so much. So let's go.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hodi.
Hi, karibu sana. Very fine, very fine.
Betty.
Karibu pia.
You guys were married in 2017.
Yeah.
No wonder, but lovey-dovey. All the time we've been here, just kisses and hugs, which is really, really sweet. So how's it been? How's being together, the union and everything, considering everything that you guys have gone through?
It has been wholesome. Marriage is sweet, especially if you get the right person.
Right.
And I believe that this guy is the best. Like,
Look at there, he's looking at you. He's just like, yeah.
Yeah, we are happy together.
Right.
About you?
Is that the same thing you can say?
Yeah.
He's so quiet. He's just like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can support that.
Yeah.
So sweet. Really person.
Where we start this story is that you were actually diagnosed with breast cancer stage 3 before, was it like 2 months before the wedding? Maybe you can just take us through that.
Our wedding was on 30th of December, and actually it was my birthday. That is what the best gift this guy gave me. Yeah, we got married on my birthday.
That's sweet.
And before then, at around October, not October, August, I felt a very small lump on my breast, or rather, swelling from the inside.
How did you get to? Were you doing like connect like a self
No,
test?
no, when you're showering,
When you're showering,
and you're like, what's this? And then the following day, it's there. I think that it's there. So, you become like very cautious now of what's happening. And at around September, I went to the doctors and the doctor advised me to do a test, which is saying that I'll have to do a biopsy. A biopsy is whereby some of that swelling is taken out and then it's taken to the lab for test. So I did the biopsy in September 2017 and the results actually were to take a whole month. So in October 16th, I went back to the hospital for the results.
At that time, you're still preparing for the wedding.
Yeah, Betty was
you
very
still
happy.
Go through the emotions as a woman, the dress,
River Road huko ni kuchapa, getting the best gowns. You're very excited, And actually, this day that I went to pick my results, my hubby called Kanembia. You just go pick your results. Come and so we can have a sitting, we have to plan for our wedding, So I went to the hospital to pick my results, and upon reaching the hospital, I called the doctor, actually the surgeon who did the biopsy, and he told me come to this room. So when I went there, he looked at me. He knew I was getting married because he come from Meru, and we become close.
Yes, exactly.
And I had even carried the card, the invitation card for him.
That day, that day.
Yeah.
And at that moment, are you hoping for the best, or you there's something maybe intuition that made you feel like
There was nothing in my mind,
Yeah.
like
You didn't
completely
even-
nothing. I didn't even think of anything. I just wanted to go pick my results, get back home so that we can have a
can
meeting
continue.
together with him. Hey, kufika hospitali, the doctor tells me, so he had the results, but I can't understand them. So let me call another surgeon who will explain to us further what is happening.
Yes.
So even at that point, he tells me that he wants to call another surgeon. There's nothing that was clicking in my mind. Another surgeon comes in and he's like, hey, baby Harusi, how are you? I'm like, hi, I'm fine. And then he calls another doctor.
Yeah.
And then he calls another doctor. And all of a sudden, there were like 5 of them
What's going through your mind
in
at
a
that
room.
time?
Betty, nothing.
You were still like, okay, here comes another doctor and another doctor.
Nothing. Nothing at all. So there are like 5 of them in a room. And then they're like, Jacky, you know what? So all these doctors are very shocked because of this. And we are not very happy. No, now these are your results. And they are not the best results ever. Because you have cancer. Imagine Betty, even at that time, haikuni hit, like all of a sudden. Honestly, haikuni hit. I remember another guy came and held closely to me and held my hand like this because maybe he was expecting the worst out of me and the reaction. So he held my hand and told me, Jacky, you know what, you've cancer. So nikauliza, so what are we going to do? And then they told me, this is not a thing that you're going to decide right now. Because first of all, who do you live with? You have to come with your people so that at least you can sit down and have a sitting and talk about it, because a cancer treatment, it's not like it's not a one thing. So like 3 minutes ndo sasa ilinikujia in my mind. What is this? So akaniambia, yeah, you've cancer. Betty, I broke down. I broke down. My husband is calling my phone. I can't pick. The doctors can't pick. He called so many times. But finally, after absorbing the shock, you know, I stayed in the hospital for around a whole 1 hour, like in shock. In fact, I slept because ilikuwa tu ngumu kuelewa. Kuna harusi Betty, alafu ndo cancer. You know,
at that
it is
time.
very difficult for me.
Yeah.
The doctors were like, now, whom are we going to tell these stories? I told them, I have a mom, actually the lady who was the best maid in our wedding. And so I called her, nikamuliza, mom, where are you? Akaniambia, ametoka kupika watoto shule, so let's meet at her home. So I went kwake nyumbani. So when I went in, I broke down. You still like, hi, karibu. I broke down. And now mom knew I was going to pick my results. And now I'm coming in crying. You see? Aki, she also broke down. Like, she's a nurse. I didn't have to say anything. Even at that time, Jude ajui kitu.
And were you calling her? Are you guys talking to each other? Like,
I was just trying to call her.
Yeah.
She's not picking the phone. Now I'm like, mtu ajui leo tuko na mkutano. And then sasa no, nashidwa, what's not happening?
My mom called Jude that very early in the morning. What did she tell you?
She told me, I want us to have breakfast together. I was wondering how.
Yeah.
How now?
It's not,
But I thought maybe she wanted we talk about the
wedding, yes.
So I decided to go there quickly so that now I can go to my business. When I left there, she told me, now, you know, you want to go to hospital, there is something. We want to confirm from the doctor. So the results are not pleasing. Now I was like, oh, hapa kuna kitu. But I was strong enough.
So when they came, we ended up meeting with the doctors. Wakatuambia, so this lady is going through this and this, and she needs support. Nini.
So in the hospital, but Jude, that finally now you know. How did you take the news? Was it just, I can even feel it from your voice right now. Even though he's sighing, you know, like he's almost like reliving that moment.
First of all, you know, those were breaking news. Was now like, my God, what will I do now? But inside myself, I felt I love this lady, and we have our wedding. There's nothing that can stop us, not even this cancer. Because she needs my support. I'm the closest person. I want now to, I felt I need to handle closer now. And the only thing that I knew is that going on with our wedding plans, that is the first treatment to her.
Nikamuliza, but babe, I have cancer. Kanambia, no, not even cancer, not even anything that will separate us, not anything that will bring me, like, make me not marry on this date. Betty, that was therapeutic.
Really?
Yeah. Sasa ukishaambiwa uko na cancer, unajua the next thing is side effects. You know, Google,
you
Mr. Google lies everything
yeah.
and everything.
Yes.
So mimi niko Google side effects of chemo, nini. Kwanza hair loss. I have wedding. Becky, a wedding without hair.
Oh my god. Yeah. You're thinking like a bride.
Yeah.
You think, how is it?
Imagine it. Cancer was nowhere in my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, now my wedding. So
did the hair loss like start immediately, like, or it had already started but you didn't know?
Becky, it does. Immediately you're put on chemo. It doesn't need to go for a week.
Really?
3-4 days, your hair is down. When I was told that, Betty, I have cancer, the first thing I did is I didn't like echo the ones of the doctors. I knew, yes, doctors, you've seen your part, but still there's another voice of God. We were told, you guys go, take your time, have a whole week.
Yeah. Digest
these things, absorb the news, and then come back to us because you need chemo like
immediately.
Like immediately, you need it. Me kufika home. Do you know what I did, Betty? I waited until my cousins left the house. I think it was on a Wednesday. Yeah, they left the house. Then I packed my clothes so well and left also. Then I remember once there was some time I heard people talk about Katoloni Prayer Center. I didn't know about it. So I called the lady mwenye alikuwa ananifanya nywele kumuuliza, "Hey guys, sasa hapo, you talked of Katoloni Prayer Center. Where is it?" Akaniambia ukifika Machakos town utauliza to the motorbikes, they'll take you through. So nikatoka. I went to the mountain. Like today and now Ukambani, that was my first time. So nikafika huko in the mountain, Betty, I had some good moment with God. Nikazima simu yangu, Jude wakanitafuta all over.
Look, his reaction is just like, yeah.
I do. Walinitafuta.
Look at the distress.
Nilizima simu.
Sorry. So
Sorry.
you're calling this, you're calling your,
so now I'm
Jacky?
calling her. Hey, ayuko nasikia bado ayuko nyumbani. Now, what is not happening here? Sawa, mtu amezima simu, unamtafuta, wewe mwenyewe utalala.
Was it for a day or 2 days?
No, 3 days.
3 days.
Yes.
Your phone is off.
Yes. And Saturday morning I called Jude. Nikamwambia, "Hi babe, I'm coming home."
Hivyo tu.
Like,
Yeah,
what?
tu for 3 days.
Yeah.
Haujasema mahali umeenda.
Sijasema sikusema. I wanted to be alone, Betty. I wanted to be alone with God. And actually, after praying and having some silent time with my God, God assured me one thing, that cancer will be there. I'm not going to remove it there, but I will give you the strength to go through it. So when I came, nikamwambia, "I'm ready guys for the treatment. Tuendeni Monday."
What?
Nilikuwa nimekataa dawa. Nikamwambia, "Guys, nimerudi on Saturday, niko tayari kwenda dawa. So let's go. Let's do it on Monday." And it is just put in a drip, like a drip. But sasa hiyo dawa, Betty, kuingia kwa mwili, hey, it's not easy. Inaingia kwa mwili and you can just feel it through your system, like it's breaking everything and everything and everything. Actually, finally, as you wake up from that couch, you can't even walk. You're vomiting, you know. All of your system is tampered with.
And for you, Jude, were you there with her in that first session?
Yes,
and how was that for you also?
She started crying.
Yeah, I did.
All the time.
Yes.
So, sasa yeye analia sana, nashindwa. Mwambie ni dawa. You have to take it. You have no option. You have to take this dawa. Naye analia mpaka daktari sasa akasema acha kwanza isikie. Now I was very mad.
Yeah. Yes, he was mad at me sometimes.
Now inakuwa ni kama sasa tutalundi akuje wekewe siku nyingine. Na mimi ile kitu nataka ni saizi imalizane na hii kitu. Awekewe hii kitu. Tuanze hii mambo. And now she's really busy. Crying. Akienda kuwekewa kanula, sijui analia daktari, until now I went there personally. Kaambia daktari leta.
Nilikuwa nimekataa kudunga shindano. Akanidunga, waje alinidunga.
So sasa nikamwambia
wewe mwenyewe ukachukua
akanidunga.
Nikamwambia hapa hakuna kucheka sasa. It's me now. Nikamwekea kando. Of course.
Na wewe sasa wewe si daktari.
Si daktari, but sasa unajua daktari wameshindwa kunidunga. See, I'm crying. Yeah. So akitafuta vena wapati.
Wewe mwenyewe unasema haya sawa.
Doctor akamwambia hebu leta. Wewe. Nitakuchapa.
But let me ask you a question. When you're saying he got angry and like even going to that extent anasema wewe daktari leta ndunga mwenyewe. Like did you feel like okay, he didn't understand, like the what you're going through?
Exactly like, that.
How scared you are.
I think my worst enemy at that time is somebody who would come and tell me, I know what you're going through. How can you understand what I'm going through? You can't. And then you would be like, babe, no, I know what you're going through. I can try to relate to what you're going through. I'm like, no, how will I know what I'm going through, Father? So give me time.
What is it that, you'd want to say with regards to, like, say, a wife, a sister, a niece, a cousin, a mother, who actually has been told you diagnosed with say cancer, whichever cancer, breast cancer?
First and foremost, give that person time to digest. Don't push onto these people because at our BT, it's not easy for them. So don't push them to the corner. Give me time. I'd rather give them time and then love them. Show them love. Show them love. Like just be there for them like he did. Honestly, this guy Betty has been there for me and he has loved me even when, that time that you are not even lovable. That time that you cannot even tolerate. He has been there.
And I was telling her, I must attend your wedding. I will be there. I'll attend it. I can assure you that. And, but...
Wait a minute. Don't worry, I'll attend your wedding.
Yes.
I'll be there.
Yes.
I'll be there.
I'll be there on time.
Yes, and the wedding will be there. But the treatment first.
Right.
On our wedding day, Jude hakukuwa na socks.
Acha kuambia na wewe.
Honestly, alikuwa amesahau socks. I don't know, but hakukuwa na.
Okay, there is a friend of mine.
His mind ilikuwa tu nipate treatment and me tu nielewe tu.
Sasa hapo na socks.
Alipata baadaye, but in the morning ndo alinotice. In his packing bag, kumbe sina socks.
Unajua, during that time, I was not remembering the wedding.
Yeah.
Financially, there, in the support of that. Those scans that are made, every test, it's very expensive. Now, a week towards the wedding, I came now to realize now we have a wedding.
Yeah.
A week to the wedding.
1 week to the wedding. Sasa hiyo time ya wedding, nilikuwa nanyolewa kitu saa 6 na kumbuka sijanyolewa.
Yeah.
So asubuhi sasa nikamwambia.
Yeah, huko amefanya makeup nini. Wewe sasa you doing your makeup, you just like
But our wedding was okay. Though sikukuwa na nywele, a friend of mine alinisaidia na wig. I did a wig on that day. You can see our wedding photos. And then that day, you see the way makeup is done on your face and you glow. Yeah. There was nothing like that because my skin and shed off most of it because of the drugs. My skin was all pale. You see that? Mpaka sasa ninapaka mafuta mingi kwa skin, at least nikae tu vizuri na glow kidogo. But people, you can see them my photo over there. Nilikuwa tunakaa into different. And then on Sunday, we rested. Part of the day, and then on Monday we traveled back. And on Wednesday, Betty, I was supposed to go for another cycle of
honeymoon.
Honeymoon is hospital.
Honeymoon ilikuwa hospitali. Yeah.
Yes.
So there was no honeymoon for us. We just stayed in the house.
But the beauty in it, Betty, one thing that I came to realize that time, love means a lot. We could make fun out of it. Sisi wako na side effects za dawa.
Let's talk about the baby.
Wow.
And how much of a miracle this baby is. That's why she's called Zawadi.
Yes.
You realize you're pregnant when you're going through the treatment.
Yeah.
And you actually had been given drugs, at least so that you don't conceive.
Yeah.
But it happened. You conceived.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. And the fact that the doctors were telling you, like you have to, you can't keep this baby.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So what happened is, I did the first surgery. After the surgery...
In the surgery,
it went through well. I did a lumpectomy. The doctors didn't like do a total mastectomy on my breast. They took some part of it at the upper corner. So wakatoa that part. And it was a success. It's for one breast. And it was a success anyway. So after mimi nisha kuja kwa nyumba na nika heal, then I said, let me take my time, go back to the mountain to thank God, you know. I prayed and then told God, yes, God, I know you've healed me and I'm so grateful that it has gone well through. Now, when I go down the mountain, do something extraordinary, like just prove to the people and to them that surrounds me and to my husband as well as to myself that you are the God of my life. You know that? So when I went to the test, Betty, Dr. Akademi, we have, what are you feeling? I explained to them, you can be, let's run a pregnancy test. No, I can't be pregnant. No, but you're married. Yes, I am, but then I can't just be pregnant now. You know, that time you're, what, Betty? Watch I pimwe. Expected. I'm like, how? No, I'm not expected. Do it again. Like, no, see?
Here it is.
Yeah, it is. What? Okay. Nikarudi kwa nyumba. I didn't tell him.
Again.
Mpaka atoke church. Unajua naweza mwambia akue pale kwa madhabahu and then aache hapo. So I told him. Nikaacha. Nikamtext mwambia, but please after service, come very fast. There's something I have for you. So when he came, nikamwonyesha karatasi. Read.
Positive.
Sasa anasoma haelewi nini. Nikamwambia, I'm carrying your baby. He's like, huh? Yes, I'm expectant. Na nikajambia hata kukue nini, this baby I'm not terminating.